And we are back for another matchup between the College Heights Junior Varsity Lady Cougars and the Jasper Lady Eagles. College Heights JV playing the second of a back-to-back in which their first game against Diamond, they lost 25-14 and 25-10. We are getting ready to start. Starting things off for the match for Jasper will be number 22, Taylor Hines, serving for the Lady Eagles. And Hines serve off of Satterley, and that'll be an ace for Jasper to start off the match. And Hines will step back to the service line. And Satterley, will set. Fink will free ball over. And Hines hustles to get the dig. Set, and Katie Moss tips it over. And the ball is sent over by Pryor. She will pick it up. And Katie Moss, Hines, Sarnecki, and picked up once again by Sarnecki. Back and forth. Set, Fink, Hines with the dig. Set by Dom, goes to Bass. Fink, picked up by Hines. Set by Atnip, goes to Abigail Dom. And the hit from Dom is unable to be returned, sending Hines back to the service line. Jasper leading by 2. Serve from Hines, off of Satterley. Off of the basketball goal, and that'll be another ace for Taylor Hines. Starting for Jasper, we have number 22, Taylor Hines, number 20, Olivia Dom, number 17, Addie Atnip, number 40, Emerson Bass, number 5, Kate Sarnecki, and number 8, Abigail Dom. Serve from Hines will go into the net. Meanwhile, for College Heights, once again, we have number 22, Izzy Pryor, number 6, Katie Moss, number 10, Torn Fink, number 21, Maddie Garman, number 13, Carolyn Satterley, and number 5, who is currently serving, Ava Lett. And I believe that is Coyer with the dig. Now Garman, Lett, Pryor sends that one over, Coyer with another dig. Set from Atnip goes to Dom. Abigail Dom sends that one into the net, and the lead is now only 1 for Jasper. Lett going back to the service line. Score is 7-6 in favor of the Lady Eagles. Serve from Lett, picked up by Dom. Set from Atnip goes to Kate Sarnecki, and a hard-driven kill from the budding sophomore. And apparently the hit was out, as we are now tied at 7, and Ava Lett going back to serve for College Heights, looking to put them ahead by 1. Dumb with the pass, set by Atnip. Free ball, Lainey Coyer, picked up by Lett. Garman sets, Pryor, she'll send that one over. Coyer with the dig. Set from Atnip, goes to Sarnecki from the back row, and that is in. Kate Sarnecki now with her first kill of the match. And that will send Abigail Dunn to the service line for Jasper. She will serve. Pass by Satterley. Goes to Lett, who will set Katie Moss. She'll send that one deep. Dom, Atnip, Sarnecki will tip it over. Fink, great hustle from College Heights. They'll get it over, but not without going into the net. His lead is now pushed to 2. And Dom will serve for Jasper. Ball's in the air from Abigail Dom. Garman, Lett, and a double hit on, I believe that was Ava Lett, often on the set. Jasper's lead swells to 3, and Dom once again goes back to the service line. Serve from Dom, picked up by Satterley. Lett will bump set. Moss will send that one over, and just barely too far past the line. And Dom once again going back to the service line. Jasper leading by 4. Dom serving into the net. Lead is now down to 3. Score is 11-8 in favor of the Jasper Lady Eagles. Torn Fink will go back to serve for College Heights. Fink will serve. Coyer, set from Atnip, goes to Emerson Bass. College Heights rallying to get under it, and they can't get it over. A valiant effort, but it will still result in a point for Jasper. Rotation change as Emerson Bass comes out of the match for Jasper, and I believe Ellie Coyer will step into the match. Meanwhile, for College Heights, Carolyn Satterley and Torrin Fink will retire to the bench for the current moment as Lauren Nichols and Krista Miller enter the match. Serving for Jasper will be Ellie Coyer. Nichols, let, bump sets. Garmin sends that one into the net, and the lead is now 5 for Jasper. Ellie Coyer will serve. She will send that one flying through the air. Garmin will pick it up. Let will set. Katie Moss blocked at the net. Pryor tries to recover. The overpass will go out of bounds, and Jasper's lead swells to 6. Coyer will go back to the service line. Serve from Coyer over. Garmin will pick that one up. Let will set. Katie Moss will tip that over. And great placement from Katie Moss. Puts the ball where the defense isn't and gets the kill. Katie Moss will go back to serve. Maddie Garmin will step out of the match. Sophie Wilkins will step in. And Moss serving. Picked up by Dum. Atnip. Sarnecki sends it deep, but it doesn't matter as there was a double hit on Jasper anyway, and that will result in a point for the Lady Cougars. Score is now 14-10 in favor of Jasper. Katie Moss going back to serve once again for College Heights. Serve from Moss, sails through the air and sails out of bounds as the lead stretches back to 5 for Jasper. Sarnecki will exit the match as Taylor Hines comes in to play some front row. And the serve from Lainey Coyer, picked up by Nichols. Let, bump sets Pryor. Ellie Coyer this time. Atnip, back to Lainey Coyer. And Krista Miller shanks the dig, and that'll be a point for Jasper, sending Lainey Coyer to the service line. And now Lainey Coyer serving, picked up by Nichols. Ava Lett. Sophie Wilkins sends that one into the net, and the lead is now 7 for Jasper. Lainey Coyer back at the service line for Jasper. She will send that one over. Katie Moss, Ava Lett. Lauren Nichols sends that one a bit too deep, and that will push Jasper's lead to 8. Lainey Coyer looking to serve. Picked up by Katie Moss. Flat will set to Wilkins. Coyer passes to Atnip, and another point for College Heights as another double hit is called on Jasper. Another rotation change as Addie Atnip legs at the match, and number 15, Brooke Rush, will step in her place. Izzy Pryor will serve, picked up by Coyer. Rush, bump sets, Dum will free ball. Pryor and Lett. The overpass by Lett, tipped over by Olivia Dum. And that will send Olivia Dunn back to the service line. She'll send that flying through the air. Miller will pick it up. And the rally will be replayed. Jasper leading 19-11 in the first set. Serve from Dunn, hits the basketball goal. I'm sure that is starting to become an irritant for many of the teams who have played in this tournament already and tried to pass a ball and it just bounces off of the goal. Nichols, right on cue, does it again. As I'm talking about the goal, I'm sure that College Heights is very frustrated with the presence of that basketball goal up there. Nonetheless, Nichols passes, and Sophie Wilkins, great hustle from College Heights. And Krista Miller with excellent hustle, running into the bleachers, going after the ball. And that'll be an ace for Jasper. Olivia Dumm with another ace, pushing the lead to a dozen. Krista Miller will step out of the match, and Torrin Fink will step in, giving her a break after running into those bleachers. And I'm sure that if you followed College Heights volleyball at all last year, you would know that Krista Miller occasionally has a problem with running into some things. But she is a great hustler. We appreciate that greatly. And that serve from, well, no, it wasn't a serve. It was a kill from somebody. And that will push Jasper's lead to 13, put Jasper at set point. Nichols, Coyer, rush will set to Hines, picked up by Moss. Lett will set Nichols. And Hines sends it over again. Moss will pick it up once again. Lett will set Lauren Nichols. That hit will be picked up by Lainey Coyer. Rush. Free ball from Abigail Dumm. London Edson can't pick up the pass, and that will be the first set. Jasper will take it 25-11, and we will be right back. Serve from Lett, picked up by Olivia Dumm, set by Atnip, free ball Hines. Satterley will pick that one up. Ava Lett sets to Katie Moss. That one goes into the net, and that will be Jasper's first point of the second set. Hines will serve. That one is out, and we are tied at 5 here in the second set. Torrin Fink will go back to the service line for College Heights, looking to give the Lady Cougars the lead. Fink serve. In, and that'll be an ace for Torrin Fink to give College Heights the lead early in the second set. Fink going back again to serve. She will send that one out as it grazes the net, sails out of bounds, and that will give Jasper another point. We are tied once again at 6 points apiece. That will send Abigail Dunn back to the service line for the Lady Eagles. Serve from Dunn, picked up by Fink. Let bump sets Nichols. She sends that one deep. Lainey Coyer with the dig. Set from Atnip goes to Abigail Dunn. Tipped over by Sarnecki is the overpass. Let bump sets Katie Moss. Coyer with the dig. Set by Atnip goes back to Emerson Bass. And that'll be a kill for Bass as Jasper reclaims the lead. And now the serve from Abigail Dunn. Picked up by Nichols. Let bump sets. And that will roll onto the other court. Dunn will go back to serve once again for the Lady Eagles. Abigail Dunn serving. Fink will pick that up. Let bump sets. Fink will send that one into the net, and the score is now 9-6 early in the second set in favor of the Lady Eagles. Serve from Dunn, picked up by Nichols. Let will set back to Lauren Nichols, is tipped at the net, and Lauren Nichols is able to tool the block and get the kill, and that will cut Jasper's lead down to 2, sending Katie Moss to the service line. Rotation change for College Heights as Sophie Wilkins enters the match, while Maddie Garman will go to the bench. Serve from Katie Moss, a line drive, just barely going over the net. Hit from Dunn, picked up by Moss. Bump set, let, goes to Moss from the back row. Dunn, set from Atnip, goes to Sarnecki. She'll push it over. Great dig from Moss. College Heights tries to stay under it, but they will be unable to as lead extends to 3. Emerson Bass will exit the match as Ellie Coyer will step in her place to play the back row. And the serve by Coyer going through the air. She steps on the service line, and that will cut the lead down to 2, sending Izzy Pryor to the service line. Serve from Pryor, picked up by Coyer. Atnip sets to Ellie Coyer, picked up by Moss. Let sets Nichols, blocked at the net by Sarnecki and Atnip. That will push Jasper's lead back to 3. And now Lainey Coyer will go back to serve as Kate Sarnecki goes back to the bench. Serve from Coyer just pops over the net. And that's an ace for Lainey Coyer to push Jasper's lead to 4. And Coyer will go back to serve again. She will send that one over. It's picked up by Moss. Let bump sets. Fink will push it over. Coyer will pick that one up. And Taylor Hines sends that over, but College Heights is able to return it. Set goes back to Olivia Dunn, and that'll be a kill for Olivia Dunn. Pushing Jasper's lead to 13, not 13, pushing the lead to 5. The score is, although 13-8 in favor of Jasper. Serve from Coyer, picked up by Fink. Overpass, tipped over by Olivia Dunn. And that'll be another kill for Olivia Dumb as the lead swells to 6 for the Lady Eagles of Jasper. Coyer's serve, picked up by Nichols. No one else gets under it though, as that'll be another ace for Lainey Coyer. Serve from Coyer, picked up by Moss. Let. Sets Wilkins. She will send that over. Lainey Coyer will dig. Addie Atnip. And Jasper was in the net, giving College Heights a point. Lead is cut down to 6, and Lauren Nichols will go to the service line to look to continue to cut into that lead. Coyer and the ball goes into the net as the lead is now down to 5. Nichols will go back to the service line. Serve from Nichols, flying through the air. Dumb. Set from Atnip, goes to Olivia Dumb. And another double hit on Jasper, and all of a sudden the Jasper lead is down to 4. Scores 15-11 in favor of the Lady Eagles. And Lauren Nichols, passed by Dumb. And Taylor Hines will send that one into the net, and all of a sudden Jasper's lead's been cut down to 3. Lauren Nichols will go back to the service line, looking to continue cutting into it. Serve from Nichols, picked up by Jasper. Free ball by Dumb. Cogshell picks that one up, and Dumb tips it over. Lett tips that one over, and Ava Lett was in the net, giving Jasper a point and pushing their lead back to 4. Carolyn Satterley will enter the match for Lauren Nichols. Serve from Olivia Dumb, picked up by Moss. Jasper's lead swells back up to 4, sending Addie Atnip to the service line. However, rotation change first will take place as Emerson Bass enters the match, and Ellie Coyer will go back to the bench. Serve from Atnip, picked up by Garmin. Let. Fink tries to free ball it over, but instead sends it into the net, and that will be a point for Jasper, pushing the lead back up to 5. Atnip serve. Cogshell picks it up, but no one else does, and that'll be an ace for Addie Atnip. Atnip puts it in play. Satterley will send that one over. It is sent over ultimately by Lett. Set from Atnip goes to Bass. Garmin picks it up, and Torn Fink will send that one. Serve from Atnip. Satterley will pick that one up. Tip from Fink, picked up by Jasper. Atnip. Hines tips it over and gets the kill, and that'll push Jasper's lead to 9. Atnip once again looking to serve. Garmin will pick that one up. Lett sends that one back. And that will push Jasper's lead to double digits as the score is now 23-13 in favor of the Lady Eagles. Ava Lett will serve for College Heights as Izzy Pryor enters the match, taking the place of Sammy Cogshell. Lett will serve. Picked up by Dumb. And Emerson Bass, that one graces the net, and that will drop in College Heights court, giving Jasper a match point and a 10-point lead. Taylor Hines will go back to the service line for Jasper. She will send that one over. It's picked up by Garmin. Overpass tipped over by Sarnecki. That will be the kill. That will ultimately end the match. Jasper wins the second set 25-14. We will be back soon as College Heights Varsity has a game coming up after Purdy and Butler finished playing, which the score is now currently 7-10 in the second, or 11-7 in the second set in favor of Butler.